Welcome to The American Dream, a national show that breaks the mold with weekly stories about entrepreneurship, success, real estate, and lifestyle. This week, we bring you stories from your local market. Then we head to Caldwell, Darien, and Los Angeles to check out some places to get some sweet treats. This week, we're heading out for coffee, chocolate, and frozen yogurt. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and welcome to The American Dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
This week, we're exploring the country in search of some sweet treats. But stay tuned, because first we hear from a real estate professional in your city. Let's listen to what they have to share this week.
Hi, welcome to another episode of The American Dream. I'm Jacki Asplund with Compass, and today I'm in Burbank in front of this fabulous 4-unit property that my client just recently purchased. These units were in high demand and received multiple offers, which is not surprising because Burbank has always been a very sought-after community. Not only does it have that small town feel where you have homes situated on tree-lined streets, there's multiple parks where kids can play, they have great schools. There's even a neighborhood called the Rancho Equestrian District, which is zoned for horses. But it's also the media capital of the world. Here you will find world-famous movie and TV studios, including Warner Brothers, ABC Television, Nickelodeon, and Walt Disney Studios. I actually worked at Disney in the early 2000s in the corporate real estate division. That's where I met the late Gary Marshall, creator and director of such classics like Laverne and Shirley, Happy Days, and Pretty Woman. I even appeared in a few of his films and got my SAG card, and I got to play on his co-ed softball team. But now I want to take you to a very unique hidden gem where you have the opportunity to purchase your own piece of Hollywood history. So let's go take a look. So we're here in Magnolia Park, a hip Burbank neighborhood, home to vintage antique stores, chic eateries, and quirky boutiques. This is where one of my favorite stores, It's a Wrap, is located. They resell wardrobe and props from major motion picture studios and independent production companies to the public. So now we get to go in and check it out. So we're here with Tiara Nappi. She is the owner of It's a Wrap. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for coming.
So I love this concept. How did you come up with this idea for this business?
Well, actually, this is a multi-generational female-owned business. My mom started the company back in 1981. She was working for CBS Studios, was a single mom with 3 kids, and was helping the studios run an auction, and they were just basically giving the clothes away, and she thought, how cool would that be to take these clothes from these shows and these studios and take it piece by piece and put it in a store and sell it to the general public. And I started when I came out of college from USC in 1992, and I've been doing it ever since.
Oh my gosh. So where do the studios get the clothes from to begin with?
Well, they shop all over the world. When you think about the entertainment industry, they're filming in every corner of the planet. When you think about the entertainment industry and shows, TVs, and movies, they are setting the trends for what people wear in the world. So when you're buying something here, you're basically at the forefront of what's on trend.
You're on trend for today. Nice. So is there anything that's extra memorable over the years that came in?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm a fashion fan. That's kind of why I started doing this job in the beginning. I love the entertainment industry angle, but I love the fact of the fashion, of how, you know, the behind-the-scenes fashion with the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
So for me, that's what kind of grabs me, and that's what excites me the most. But as far as like special things, I mean, you could talk about any historical show, like The Office. My kids are obsessed with The Office.
Oh, so are mine.
And my kids probably watched The Office 8 times over and over.
Yeah.
So we've had all the wardrobe. We had wardrobe from Seinfeld, Melrose Place, Friends, movies, like every movie you can think of. Like even right now we have popular movies like Daddy's Home, Downsizing, all of Sony, all of Paramount, Warner's, Universal, Disney. They're all giving us their product. When you come in, you can look at our chart that we have posted, and then every single item has a tag.
So you know where it's coming from.
Exactly.
Okay,
You'll know where it's from, what studio, either what studio, what film, or what TV show it's from.
Okay. So how often do you get new inventory, and then how do you set the prices?
We get new merchandise every single day of the week, 7 days a week. So basically, if you were to come into this store once a week, once a month, it would probably be almost a brand new store full of items. It moves so quickly. The prices are anywhere between 35 to 95% off retail.
Wow.
So you might see a price tag for $1,000 and that item might be $50 to $100.
Wow.
You might see something that's maybe a little lower end, like maybe a $10 item that you get for $1.
Yeah.
So really, as far as the price range, it's fit for everybody. Do some examples of the sorts of things that we get and the prices. So like this one, for example, is from Instant Family, the film with Mark Wahlberg and Rose Byrne. And it shows a $200 price for a Kenneth Cole suit. Mm-hmm. Again, another example, Quantico. It was originally priced at $600 retail. We're selling it for $200. And it's a Lauren suit. Let me see, some beautiful women's clothes, Jane the Virgin. This was originally priced at $295. We're selling for $75. So, I mean, if your budget is very low to very high, you can find pretty much anything here. If you need to outfit for a party or an interview or work, you know, a lot of people buy just casual clothes for work. You can find beautiful casual clothes. So it really runs the gamut here, from anything from casual to formal, men's, women's, and kids.
Well, thank you so much. This has been really interesting.
Yeah,
I appreciate
thank you for coming. Great to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for joining me today. Next time you're in Magnolia Park, be sure to check out It's a Wrap. And we'll see you next time.
Stay tuned for our national story taking us out to Caldwell, Darien, and Los Angeles. But first, one more story from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
We're at the Santa Anita racetrack, 45 minutes outside of Los Angeles, and we're here to show you not only the gorgeous horses, the amazing athletes, but also the Art Deco architecture, and go behind the scenes and maybe do a little gambling and get some tips. So let's do it.
Hey, Michelle. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
You've never met my daughter. Michelle,
Nice to meet you.
Tell her what you do.
Well, I am the simulcast host here at Santa Anita Park, so I get to talk about the races and the horses, and I technically help people handicap and bet, but you know, that's really secondary.
I need you. I need you in my life.
Maybe sometimes, maybe sometimes not.
Okay, so tell what happens. What is this iconic for? Besides the racing, what else happens here?
Well, first of all, I mean, it's beautiful, right? Like, take a look. You can't go to a football stadium or basketball stadium and see that. So I think just the minute you come here, you visit Clocker's Corner or whatnot, the absolute pure beauty of the background is something that I think is sensational, and it's really special to Santa Anita. But like you said, I'm a mom, I live here, I bring my kids here every day, and I love that we have so many fun family activities. We do the largest Easter egg roll in the San Gabriel Valley. 10,000 eggs get hidden on the infield for Easter. We do the Lunar Festival, so there's like dumpling trucks and there's all kinds of performances. And Japan Family Day, they come out and they do a whole day of performances. We have this big dragon that goes through the crowd and drummers. Last year, my little girl learned to do like her name in the Japanese calligraphy. They had a tea ceremony. There's just so many things like that that are enriching and that are fun. And then on the weekends, we do Family Fun Day on the infield. So we bring big jumpers out or like a rock wall, and there's pony rides, and you know, they just come and do whatever they want to do. There's a great playground there. They can just run around and be kids. You know, all of us at the racetrack are a family. So then when you guys get to come and experience it, you're part of our family at that point. And I feel like that really resonates when people come and visit Santa Anita. It's always such a surprise. Like, my family had so much fun. You know, Santa Anita is a family spot. It is not just a place to come and gamble on horse racing.
We do want to see the horses, so can you take us for a little
Absolutely. My husband's a trainer, so we've got a barn of about a dozen back here. I'd be more than happy to take you guys.
Okay, oh my God, we're so excited. Okay, thank you, hon.
Oh, hey! Blow into her nose. Give her a little smooch. Do you like that? Put your mouth right up into her nose and blow gentle. See, and then she'll blow back at you.
It's like you're shaking her hand. Next time your horse is racing, we are going to come to the track and obviously bet on him or her. So
Yeah,
how about that?
You should definitely come, and if we win, come on down to the winner's circle, come in the champagne room, and have fun.
You don't know you're saying
we're ready. I'm telling you, you guys are invited. Open invitation. I actually put that out to anyone. Anyone that wants to come to the racetrack and want to see how the horses are taken care of, let me know. I'll make sure you can come into the racetrack. I'll make sure your kids are taken care of. I'll bring you back to the barn. That is like an open invitation for the world. I mean, I am a big believer in that horse racing is amazing, and I want to share that with everybody. So I constantly have people that are back here. Ryan's like, who are these people? I'm like, I don't know, but they want to know about horse racing, so here they are in our barn.
Oh, you are the girl.
I always try and make sure we have an open door policy as far as visiting the racetrack or visiting the barn, and we'll do our best to accommodate anybody that wants to come out.
Michelle,
that's everything.
Thank you so much. Oh, you've been awesome. Thank you so much.
Get over here.
Okay.
This has been great.
Thank you so much. You're amazing.
Good luck,
guys.
Good luck
Thank you.
next time.
Bye.
Okay.
Nice surprise in your minute.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Our favorite Native Day. Well, I want to make a toast, and I want to make it to this day at the racetrack from our hometown, and to all the memories that we've shared here together, and to many more. And I love you.
I love you too, honey.
Cheers, Mom.
Cheers.
Stay tuned for our national story taking us out to Caldwell, Darien, and Los Angeles. But first, one more story from your neighborhood. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, and welcome to sunny Los Angeles. My name is Emily Yuan, and I'm a realtor at Torino Properties and the founder of the Real Estate Match. Today we are in the beautiful Silver Lake, which is right next to downtown and Hollywood. You will find cutting edge in music, food, fashion, and real estate. Let's go explore. As we go through the streets, you'll see the mix of architectural design. There's old Hollywood, Spanish style, California craftsman, and mid-century modern. We are standing right outside of our upcoming listing, Berkeley Avenue, and it is the epitome of Silver Lake. It is under wraps, but you guys get a sneak peek. Let's go. Now, I really want you guys to use your imagination because clearly it's still an active construction site, but you can really see the distinctive and masterful redesign of this home. And as we go inside, you'll really see the awesome finishes so far. So this beautiful 4-bed, 3.5 bath sits just about a mile away from Sunset Junction and the Silver Lake Reservoir, so location check. This home also features high-end finishes and stunning fixtures. So style, check. Now the price, this is where the magic happens. Right behind where we're standing right now is gonna be a separate unit that's being built. So this one that we are in right now is fully completed, and we're gonna have one that's mirroring this just behind us. So these homes are gonna be sold as tenants in common, or TICs for short. And that model of ownership really is starting to expand here in Los Angeles. And what that simply is that there could be 2 possible owners on this specific lot and they share that equity. Now, the great thing about that is, let's say we sold these homes separately by themselves, they'd probably run close to $2 million in this neighborhood. But because we're doing this type of model ownership, it brings this home to other home buyers that you will see in a great affordable price. So I can't wait for you guys to come back on another episode to see the final product, but we're actually headed to the heartbeat of the city, to Sunset Junction. Let's go. So this lovely store is owned by Deborah, who specializes in vintage clothes. And that's actually my favorite part of the store. You'll actually see behind me there's a whole entire wall of vintage Levi's, mostly from the 80s and 90s. And the difference from those and what's now as Levi's is they're actually made in the US, which is freaking awesome. It is extremely hard to find quality items, and that's where Deborah does the hard work for you. She not only finds really awesome pieces like the Levi's, she actually sometimes reworks them to make it basically awesome. These are hemmed in on the waist. As you can see, they're overlapped, and she even did some patterns underneath to have the awesome stitching. All right, moving along to my other top picks in this store are these cropped sweaters. As you can see, they are amazingly printed, awesome quality because also vintage. But these actually used to be men's sweaters, and she took it up to crop them. But these are my favorite pieces here, which is vintage kimono. And once again, Deborah, with her magic hand, she cropped these up so you can basically wear them every day, which I will do by getting all of them. So you really see the taste of Silver Lake Bungalow, and I also love it because they also feature local designers. So as you can see here, these are printed from local artists, and this brand, New Works, is actually based in California, which is awesome. And another feature in this store of a local business owner is the Marston Company, which does all of these apothecary and home items. My favorite are the candles, so you definitely have to check those out. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on this lovely tour of Silver Lake. I'm Emily, and I'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Thanks for sticking around. Up next, we head to a cool part of LA that's zoned for horses and visit a great local coffee house known as Base Camp. Let's grab a coffee with Rima Scheidler.
Hi, Rima Scheidler, your SoCal Realty gal with Media West Realty, and today I'm going to be showing you a little bit of country in the big city. That's right, I'm here in Los Angeles, California, but you wouldn't necessarily know it because this amazing pocket is called the Rancho Equestrian District, and it's a very special area here in LA. As a child, when you grow up, you always say, I want a pony. But your parents tell you, you can't have a pony, we have no place to put it. Well, here in the Rancho District, you actually can have your pony, and you can have it in your backyard, because this area of LA is actually zoned for horses. They've taken the regular bike path in this area, and they've widened it. They've also raised the crosswalk buttons just a bit, so that when they're crossing the street, they don't have to get off their horse to press the crosswalk button. There's also hitching posts all throughout the area. So today, I've got my cowboy boots on. I don't have a horse, but I am going to be taking you guys over to a really amazing coffee house and dinette called Base Camp. John, the owner, started here several years ago and chose to be in this equestrian area. I hear he's got a very special coffee that he's going to show me how to make today, and I'm excited to share it with you guys, as well as some of the history of Base Camp. Let's go. Hey, John, good to see you.
You too.
First, I have to tell you, the smell of whatever you're cooking in there is amazing. I love your coffee house and dinette, and I love your food in there, and I can't wait to get in there.
First of all, thanks for coming, and you're appropriately dressed with your cowboy boots on today.
I don't have a horse, but...
That's okay. You'll step in something from a horse, I
Oh,
guarantee you.
good. All right, well then...
Come on in, I'll take you inside, and we'll talk as we go.
Fantastic. Tell me a little bit about the history of Base Camp and you.
I was actually looking for a house to buy after I sold my last business, and this is one of the few eclectic neighborhoods in Los Angeles where, as you're driving through in the evening, people actually wave to you and say hello, so it immediately drew me in. But I was actually driving through Riverside Drive one day, and I saw that there was a for lease sign, and I thought, well, I'll give it a shot and just see what it's about. We've done a good job. We've been here for 3 years, and as I look throughout the cafe now, everyone that's here has been here before, and that to me tells me that we're doing something right.
I've also heard that you did something very special in your bathrooms. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I've taken to putting quotes from certain people like Jane Goodall, Oscar Wilde, things that make you stop and think about your day. My goal when I built this was to make people, once they come through the doors, forget about what's going on outside these doors. And I think we've done a pretty good job of that too. We created an American Dream coffee.
I can't wait to try it. And then if anybody else comes in, they can ask for this special creation, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Fantastic. All right, let's make some coffee.
All right, let's go.
Today we're going to be making an apple pie latte.
Oh my gosh.
So while I was coming up with the recipes, I figured what's more American than apple pie?
I am ready. Okay, tell me what to do. Let's do this.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and pull our shot.
Okay.
And then while that's happening, I'll go ahead and steam my milk. Okay, so this shot is pulled with the syrup.
Okay.
I go ahead and pull shot in the cup. Start slowly.
Slowly, you're swirling it around.
Swirling around.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Ah, are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. So now we've just got the coffee and the cream in
And then
here,
I'm
right?
gonna top it off with some cinnamon cookie drizzle.
Oh my goodness.
And that'll be the apple crust in the pie.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Here I go. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much. The coffee was amazing. The food is amazing. You guys are amazing. And what you created was amazing. As we used to say in my house growing up, a life well lived is a good life. So can we take a group selfie?
Sure, of course.
All right, on the count of 3, we're gonna say pura vida. Are you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Pura vida!
Now we head to Darien, Connecticut to meet with Julie Peters as she shows us Chocolate Works, a cool chocolate shop that makes chocolate snacks a fun experience. Nothing goes with coffee quite like chocolate.
Hi, I'm Julie Peters with Houlihan Lawrence Real Estate and the American Dream TV. I have a really fun day planned here in Darien. Who doesn't love chocolate? I'm going to meet with an owner of a chocolate business. Hi, Meredith.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so excited to learn about your business. How did you get into the chocolate business?
My husband and I decided that we would be good business partners. He had the business knowledge of owning businesses, and I was a former teacher that worked well with people. And we decided that Darien would be a perfect place to bring an interactive chocolate experience.
Oh, it sounds like so much fun. I've heard wonderful things about it, and we're standing in front of this beautiful case here that has all of these wonderful, delicious items. Can you tell me about them?
Well, the chocolate that we have here, we have chocolatiers that have been making chocolate for over 15 years, and they hand dip the items in the chocolate, and they also have chocolate vats that they temper chocolate with, and they use milk, dark and white chocolate, and they create everything.
So Meredith, I see here on the conveyor belt, like all of the finished product. How does the machine work?
The machine is something that kids, adults, everybody love to use. They get a graham cracker, pretzel, or Oreo. Then they get to pick their own toppings, chocolate chips, M&Ms, sprinkles.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And they dump it on.
Okay.
And then it goes from hot at the end through the cooling tunnel, and the tunnel will cool the treats toppings on, and it will go through, and then they get to catch it. The biggest part is when they catch it off the conveyor belt, and adults remember the I Love Lucy episode, like I was saying, so they want us to speed it up.
Well, I know that you guys also host special events, corporate events, birthday parties. Could you show me where that happens?
Definitely. We have a big party room that seats 40 people, and I'd love to show it to you.
Let's go.
These are the aprons that adults and children get to wear when they are chocolatiers for the day. And then they get to pick molds off of this wall and fill them with chocolate. I'd love to show you, Julie, what they can do when they're here. We set it up for you.
Oh, how fun.
Right here is the before. So that's the chocolate when they fill it with the mold. And this is the after. And these are some products and some molds that children love. We picked them to show you. But we have an artist on site that creates everything for our store, our chocolatier, Nikki Lynn. Thank you so much for coming today, Julie. We really had a great time with you. We made you something from Chocolate Works.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet of you. I really enjoyed my time here, and I'll definitely be sure to come back. So now I've got to get going. I'm going to show you a fabulous listing over at 19 Middlesex. Welcome to 19 Middlesex Road here in beautiful Darien, Connecticut. I'm at a wonderful 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home that's close to the town, train, and the schools. It's situated on a wonderful ½ acre. We're in this beautifully remodeled kitchen. We've got maple cabinetry that goes to the ceiling, wonderful high-end appliances, granite countertops, and a nice deep sink. So here we are in the very spacious family room. It's got some wonderful cove lighting. Another special feature is the deep windows that bring in extra light. It also has sliding French doors to a wonderful flagstone terrace. Here we have the formal dining room. It's nice and spacious, and you can definitely seat up to 10. Here we are in the formal living room. It's got a great wood-burning fireplace, some nice crown molding, and a whole wall of windows to the front. So here we are upstairs in the wonderful master suite. We've got crown molding, a wonderful ceiling fan, and 2 closets. One of them is a beautiful walk-in with custom cabinetry, which flows on into the master bath. And completing the upstairs, you have 3 other family bedrooms, all of them with hardwood floors and a beautifully renovated hall bath. And if that wasn't enough, there is additional space downstairs in the basement. Here, the freshly carpeted basement has 3 separate areas for use. You've got an area to relax in, a beautiful home gym, and even an office. There's also plenty of storage, and this really completes the picture. Thank you so much for joining me on the tour of this home. I've had a really great time, but I really can't wait to see what Meredith has inside the box. So we're gonna take a peek. Oh my gosh. When I met Meredith, she handed me a chocolate business card, and she's made one for us here at the American Dream. I think I found my dream right here in Darien, Connecticut. So happy to share it with you.
Last but not least, Colby Lampman takes us to check out a commercial property and then a great frozen yogurt shop in Caldwell, Idaho. Let's check out the Good Spoon.
Welcome back with Homes of Idaho here on the American Dream Network. We are at 310 Cleveland Boulevard here in Caldwell. This is an awesome property. It's actually zoned commercial, but it's grandfathered in as residential, so it's been fully remodeled and restored.
The property was built in 1929, I believe. It has great bones. It's been totally remodeled inside and out. New furnace, everything is updated, nice new tones. It'll be a great property for someone.
There's so many different possibilities with it being so close to the college. Like I said, it's commercial, so you could have a lawyer's office, you could have a salon, you could do so many things here. What better thing than to be walking distance to the new Indian Creek Plaza in downtown Caldwell? And that's why we're filming here in the evening, because after we get done here, we're gonna take you guys and show you downtown Caldwell at its finest with all the Christmas lights that are up for the winter. And they're getting ready to take them down actually here soon, so you guys will get to check it out before they do. We stopped at Jim's In-N-Out, got ourselves a burger. It was amazing. And then to get it in from outside in the cold, we stopped in here at the Good Spoon Frozen Yogurt. And my buddy Jason here is the owner. And we're good friends. We actually share this space with him. Him and I partnered. We've got Homes of Idaho right here too. And we love to share with you guys what Jason's got going on here.
It's great to be here with Colby. Yes, we did. My wife and I started this in April of this year. The 27th, we had our grand opening. You guys were a part of that. It's been a wonderful experience to be a part of, see Caldwell evolve and have the skating rink right out here during the wintertime. To be busy during the wintertime for a frozen yogurt shop is amazing. We actually this summer, we were so busy and unbeknownst to us, we didn't know that people voted for us for Idaho's Best Award. We were nominated for third best frozen yogurt shop in the state of Idaho, and we were very proud to receive that award and be a part of all this new stuff that's coming down at Caldwell. It's amazing. The people have rallied behind us, supported us. All the hard work that we put in has paid off. We couldn't have asked for a better location, better community. Caldwell's come a long way, so we're really proud of that.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really happy that the Good Spoon and Homes of Idaho both saw this opportunity. We are here in Caldwell, and we're just loving it, loving what everything that Caldwell's doing. And it's really a destination spot now. There's so much to do over here in Caldwell. I love coming to Caldwell more than I do Boise now. I know Boise used to be the place to be. Boise, you better watch out because Caldwell is on the map. Such an awesome place, and we're so happy to be a part of it. So happy for you guys to check out all the awesome treats over here, and come say hi to Jason when you guys get a chance and get yourself some yogurt. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for joining us on this episode of The American Dream, and thanks, Jason, for being here.
Thank you, Colby.
We strive to bring you the best stories from across the country that embody the ideals of the American dream, and we hope that you saw something new and entertaining. We want to thank all of our viewers and our sponsors for helping us grow this show. We couldn't do this without your support. I'm your host, Jem Morris, and thank you so much for watching.